Hello and welcome to the trailer for Season 10 of Harmonious World. This is something a little different, in which I'm asked a question by one of my recent guests. So the music you're listening to is Barcelona Tango-Rag by Ben Raznick and performed by him. His album Birds of a Feather is out now, and it is a beautiful collection of piano works performed by Ben. My first episode of Season 10, which comes out this week, will feature our interview. However, at the start of our chat, he asked me a question, and I explained a little about my background as a sax player, and I thought it was nice to share that here so you can hear a little bit more about me. So here goes. This is Ben Raznick talking to me about me.
I actually wanted to ask you a question. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, go on.
I saw that you were playing the saxophone on your social media. What is your background playing saxophone?
Right. So I started playing saxophone a long time ago. And I played in, I don't know if you've heard about the National Youth Jazz Orchestra in the UK. It's like the biggest young people's jazz collective thing. Certainly it was when I was playing with them in the 80s. And that was a great start. And then I got to play with a pop band, which was kind of my claim to fame. You probably haven't heard of Paul Weller, have you?
No, but I will
No.
write down his name.
Yeah, right. So if you look up the Style Council, that was the band he had in the 1980s. We did some great stuff. I mean, you know, toured Europe and telly and all sorts of things. And it was a real kind of baptism of fire for me. And I then did loads of other sessions and that sort of thing. But what's interesting is that I kind of stopped playing a bit while I was, you know, I was having kids and I was sort of developing my career as a writer. But recently I've really got back into it again. And I'm getting some really nice kind of projects that I'm working through with people that I think are going to be quite exciting. So
yeah, that's exciting.
I know.
I don't know how you're gonna interview yourself on your
own. Well,
maybe you'll need a guest to come in and ask you some questions.
Yeah, absolutely. Either that or because I've got this one particular collaborator, a trumpeter. So I might do a sort of thing where I talk to him about what we're doing. Do you know what I mean?
That's a great idea. I like that. So I look forward to that episode.
Yeah. So thanks to Ben Raznick for asking me that question and giving me the opportunity to answer. I have lots of interesting guests lined up for Season 10 of Harmonious World, starting with Ben Raznick coming up this week. I quite often say, please rate and review and like, but the best thing you can do is share Harmonious World, the podcast, with your friends and share what you are good at to try and make this world a little more harmonious. Thank you for listening to this trailer, and I hope you enjoy Season 10. Thank you for listening to the latest episode of Harmonious World. My name is Hilary Seabrook, and it's a great delight to bring this series of discussions with musicians and composers and writers and all sorts of people to you. Obviously, there's no point in having a podcast if people aren't listening, and I'm very grateful to my listeners for doing so. Thanks also to Joe English for composing and performing this new theme tune. So wherever you get your podcast, you can leave a review. You can share this with your friends and family, either as a link or on social media and that sort of thing. I'd be really grateful for that. Don't forget that you can subscribe now. There's a link wherever you get your podcasts. So have a great week, and please remember why I started this, which is just to try and make the world a little more harmonious. Thanks for listening to Harmonious World.